Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. In this series, I'm talking to our new Muslim brothers and sisters about life after you've become a Muslim, about life situations and challenges and how you can handle them. In this first episode, though, I want to talk to all the people who are convinced of the message of Islam, who are convinced that there is only one God and that Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the messenger of God, but there is something holding you back from taking your Shahada, the declaration of faith. Ask yourself, what is it that's making you reluctant? What is it that's making you hesitant in taking your Shahada? Is it because you feel that you don't have enough knowledge to become a Muslim? If this is the case, please don't worry about it. Islam in its whole entirety took 23 years to be revealed, and the more that was revealed, the more people accepted it because people love the idea of it. You have read and done a lot of research and asked questions to get to the point where you are convinced about Islam. So after you become a Muslim, after you've took the Shahada, you will continue that reading, that research and asking those questions in order to learn more about your new faith. That should never stop, and you shouldn't be pressured into doing it at a speed that you're not comfortable with. So please, if that is what's holding you back, please take your Shahada, because your knowledge will always continue even once you become a Muslim. Maybe you are really worried about taking your Shahada in front of a mosque full of people, and that idea just fills you with anxiety. You do not need to take your Shahada in front of a lot of people. I took it over the phone with one other person, and that is okay. Some people choose to take their Shahadas online, and actually at our website aboutislam.net, we have had many people take their Shahadas online over the years. So if that is something that you're comfortable with, then please go ahead and do it that way. Perhaps you do want to do it face-to-face with a Muslim, but you just don't want to do it in front of a room full of people, which is understandable. You can choose two trusted Muslim friends, or even one, and you can do it face-to-face, and that is also fine. One of the biggest reasons, and probably most common reasons, why people are hesitant in accepting Islam is they're fearful of how their family and friends will react. And this is perfectly normal. We have many stories where Muslims have been afraid to tell their family and friends for a variety of reasons. And of course, they do not want to drive a wedge between their family and friends. And that thought just is a frightening one. And that's understandable. Now, how can you overcome that? Well, first of all, you can make dua or supplication to Allah and ask Him to help you in this matter, and ask Him to guide you. Maybe He will send you somebody who can help you do that together, so you have an extra support. Or maybe He will just give you the strength in order to do that. Maybe your family is a very open family and they understand a lot about Islam, and they don't understand the misconceptions that are surrounding Islam, and they are very happy for you to do whatever as long as you're happy. If this is the case, then the direct approach is the best approach to choose, and just to tell them. However, for the majority of people, they feel that their family will be worried about them if they accept Islam, because unfortunately the media portrays Islam as very brutal at times, and we all know that's not true. So maybe your family are believing the misconceptions that surround Islam, and maybe your family are opposed to Islam, and that is why you are afraid to become a Muslim, and that can be understandable also. If this is the case, you need a more indirect or subtle approach to talk to your family about it. Instead of coming out with, I am a Muslim, start planting seeds. Start introducing them to positive stories about Muslims and about Islam. You can use stories from the past or the present about influential Muslims and how they have changed the world for the better, and show them the Islamic behavior and how it should be. When you start planting these seeds in their mind, slowly they will understand that Islam is not necessarily how it is portrayed in the media, and this will help you approach the subject better. Whichever way you choose to take, whether it's direct or indirect, always expect the unexpected. You can't guarantee how your family are going to accept this news. And so it's better to be prepared for any kind of outcome. Maybe your family are extremely happy for you and they open it and accept it and embrace it, and that's the end of it. Or maybe your family will have some time processing it. They might have issues with it. They might be feeling fearful that you've chosen this path. Again, you need to be patient and you need to give them time to process what's happening. You need to understand that they are your family and they do love you and they are just worried about you. In this case, you have to just convince them that, this is what you want and this is going to make you into a better person than you already are. Also, even if they don't take it in the best way, and it has happened to many new Muslims, you do have to hold patience and you do have to not sever those ties, and it will require hard work on your part to make sure that you rebuild those ties, and that can be very hard. No one can deny that, but you must not sever ties with your family. You must continue to try and keep those family ties. It is really, really important. I know that there are some hesitation and it can lead you to not accept Islam, even if you are convinced of it. But let me tell you this, you don't know how long you are alive for. Only Allah knows that. And when you hesitate, you are stopping something wonderful happening to you. So please don't hesitate to take the Shahada, because when you take your Shahada, it's like all your past sins are forgiven and forgotten. It's like you are a newborn baby, fresh. And that is an amazing feeling and a wonderful feeling. You come out really fresh with no sins. And most of us would love to be back in that position. So please don't be afraid to take your Shahada. If you are hesitating, take your Shahada and everything else will fall into place. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.